Okay, we have a 1500 point battlefield today. Purifier army, 5 Purifiers, 5 Purifiers, Castellan Crowe, 10 Purifiers and Librarian, Dreadnought with the proxy autocannons, and hidden inside the building we have an infiltrated Vindicare Assassin. Over here we're facing Space Marines, a Land Raider Redeemer with Terminators inside, squad of dudes, infiltrated squad of dudes, draw pod with 10 guys coming down, and those guys are inside the Land Raider. My opponent tried to steal initiative but failed, so Grey Knights are going first. We have 4 objectives: Objective 1, Objective 2, Objective 3, and Objective 4 over here. So on to turn 1. Okay, rounding up top of turn 1, what happened? Move forward, pop smoke to move forward. This guy moved a little bit. Vindicare opens up the turn, fires through the window, exploded the Land Raider. Those guys are now inside our wreck there. This guy fired autocannon into that unit, managed to kill 1 guy. He ran forward, he fired into the camo cloak guys, managed to kill 2, so he got a little lucky there. And these guys fired into the camo cloak guys as well through the windows, but killed nobody. So that is it. On to bottom of turn 1 for the Space Marines. Rounding up bottom of turn 1, what happened with Space Marines? Drop pod came down, 2 Meltas, 2 combi Meltas fired in here, but by some miracle they couldn't penetrate me even with double dice, so I really lucked out there. This guy took 1 wound from the sniper fire into the building. I screwed up because I placed him so far away I couldn't do Shrouding on him, so I got to learn that for a future game. Over here, what else happened? Those guys ran up a little closer. Terminators just... Did they want to move at all, Terminators? Or no, they want to stay where they are. They're holding that objective, I guess. And that was about it. A missile tried to hit this guy, but couldn't connect, and the smoke was up, so that is it. We're on to turn 2. Okay, rounding up top of turn 2, what happened? I decided not to be really aggressive and go there just because I have 3 objectives here, 1, 2, 3, so I'm not going to be very aggressive. I sat back, I fired into here, shot a million shots in there, and this thing's actually a wreck now. This guy blew it up. This ninja over here took a shot trying to kill the Multi-Melta, but I rolled a 1. I needed a 2+ to wound him with that special shot, but I rolled a 1, so I couldn't kill the Multi-Melta. That sucks. Over here, helped fire into this unit. Castellan Crowe charged in, flamed, killed 1 guy, didn't kill anybody, but he also survived because he used his rerollable saves. So back on to bottom of turn 2. Alright, rounding up bottom turn 2, what happened? Castellan Crowe managed to flame, put a wound on the captain guy there and killed 1 guy, but got cleaved down by a power fist. He was rerolling his saves, but the power fist got through beautifully. These guys moved out, ran, they said enough of this, we're getting closer. Those guys held objective, tried to fire a Multi-Melta against the Dreadnought, but couldn't penetrate. Snipers again tried to fire into this guy, but couldn't quite get him. They couldn't get any wounds on him. And this guy got immobilized, so he's now mobilized. Alright, back in a bit. Top of turn 3. Okay, quick little mid-turn wrap-up. There is an interesting combat starting. There's 3 Terminators being assaulted by 10 Purifiers and a Librarian, so that's going to be interesting. I'll round up the turn in a second. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 3, what happened? I learned my lesson. I'm being conservative. I was going to pop them out and fight there, but instead they fired Psycannons and Stormbolter. Gunned down every... Oh, he also fired into that unit. Gunned down everything and put this guy down to 1 wound, but he's still alive. Immobilized Land Raider, fired into there, killed about 4 guys after all that. This guy again tried to kill the Multi-Melta, but rolled a 1 to wound, so he couldn't quite do it. So he's just firing blanks. This guy did not load his weaponry. And that was about it. These guys left the Land Raider. They popped out, charged into the Terminators, slaughtered them, consolidated 3 or 4 inches there. And is on to bottom of turn 3. Rounding up bottom of turn 3, what happened? A barrage of fire into here. Killed 1 guy with a hammer, but other guys we survived. Snipers fired again into this guy, but just couldn't... he put some wounds, but he just made his 3+ cover saves. This guy, already immobilized, got survived a barrage of fire. He lost the Stormbolter, so he's just a husk now, unfortunately. Over here, automatic hit with a Melta bomb into the Land Raider, but by some miracle, he only glanced me, so I just can't shoot. And I'm going to try to do Fortitude right now, leadership 10 to get rid of that result. Yeah, I'm a 6, so he's no longer shaken. I think that was about it. Everyone's just hunkering down. So rounding up top of turn 4, we got to hurry because the store's closing. Charged in there, slaughtered those guys. Shot this guy with a Multi-Melta. He survived a lot of fire from these guys. Those guys survived a lot of shots there. And he finally managed to use his ammunition to kill the Power Fist, but there you go. That is it, so on to bottom of turn 4. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 4 really quickly. Fired into here, misses the last cannon. Still, this guy gets penetrated multiple times, but just can't shoot, but he has no weapon anyways. The snipers finally killed this guy, managed to rend him, just popped him right in the face. Tried to shoot at this guy, but no effect. Onto the bottom rounding up top of turn 5. What happened? These guys, combined with Psycannons from both of these vehicles, shot into there, blasted those guys down. This guy helped nuke a couple of dudes there. That guy ran away. 3 of his buddies died with the last cannons. And that was about it. So onto the bottom of turn 5. So rounding up, what happened? Out of desperation, the last squad tried to move up here, fired just whatever wasn't rapid fire, pistols and stuff, charged in, but they got cut down by these guys. They did manage to kill a few from shooting, but that was about it. Those snipers tried to finally get that immortal Rhino over there. That thing just refused to die. They just couldn't get it with the sniper guns. And that was it. We've called it now, bottom of turn 5, because the store is closing, but it's 3-0. We managed to just storm forward. We just were relentless in our pursuit. But thanks for the game, man. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks for the game. Appreciate it.